Hello, it's Carolyn from the Purple Poncho. Today I'm going to show you how to make these adorable Christmas light bulbs. And I like the way the stitching looks. It reminds me of electricity running through the lights. So let's get started here. You can put stuffing inside if you like. This one doesn't have any stuffing in it. Or you can put some stuffing. Aren't they cute? So I'm using approximately 15 yards of the color for the bulb itself, and then approximately 2.5 yards of the green for the top. Begin with a slip knot. Place it on your hook. I'm using a little bit longer tail. I'll be using that as a stitch marker. We're going to make 2 chains. So yarn over and pull through, that's 1. Yarn over, pull through, that's 2. We're going to be placing 6 half double crochet in that first chain. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3. So that's 1 half double crochet. For the next one, yarn over, insert your hook in that same chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm gonna take my tail and place it on top of my working yarn, and I'm going to bring it around to the back. And we're going to be working in the round, so we're not going to be joining. And we're also going to be working in the 3rd back loop of our work. So looking at our stitches, we have a V-stitch facing us, but if you tilt your work slightly towards you, you'll see there's another loop back here. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Actually, we should count the other way. 1, 2, and 3. And we want to be placing our stitches in this back loop back here. Okay, so we're going to place 2 half double crochet in the 3rd back loop of the first stitch. So there's 1 loop, 2 loop, and then our 3rd loop. And I already had a yarn over on my hook, so then insert your hook in that 3rd back loop, yarn over, pull up another loop. So now we have our 3 loops, yarn over, and pull through all 3. So there's 1 and 2. We're going to place 2 half double in each stitch in the 3rd back loop. So here's 2 stitches in the 2nd chain, 2 stitches in the next stitch, and we're going to repeat this all the way till we get to our working tail or the beginning of our round. And here we are. Here's our working tail coming out of that stitch there. So we know that's our first stitch of round 3. So I'm going to take this tail, place it on top of my working yarn in the back, and I'm just going to pull it around and down out of the way, and that's going to mark my next row for me. Okay, so row 3 or round 3, we're just going to place 1 half double crochet in the third back loop of each stitch around. And it's going to start curling up a little bit, okay, as you're going around. And just form it into like a little bowl or a little cup. And keep placing 1 half double in each stitch around till you get to your working tail. And here we are. So this is how it's looking so far. And I'm going to take my working tail, drop it on top of my working yarn, bring it around to the back and out of the way. Now round 4 is an increase row, and we're going to place 2 half double crochet in the first stitch. So here's 1 and 2, and then 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. And we're going to repeat that sequence. 2 half double in the next stitch, and 1 half double in the next. And then we're going to repeat that all the way around. 2 stitches, 1, 2 stitches, 1, all the way around. And I'll see you back at the tail. Okay, I have 1 stitch left, and I'm just going to place 1 half double in that last open stitch. And here's my tail. So drop that over the top of the working yarn. And row 5, we're placing 1 half double crochet in each stitch around. I'm back at my tail. Drop it over the working yarn in the back. And row 6, we're going to do 2 half double in the first stitch, and then 1 half double in the next stitch, and 1 half double in the next stitch, and then 2 in the next, 1, 2, and then 1 and 1, 2 in the next, and then 1 and 1. Repeat this all the way around. And my last stitch, and I'm back at my tail. Okay, you can see it's getting wider now. We start at the bottom and work our way up. So bring your working tail on top of your, bring your tail on top of your working yarn, drop it in the back, and we're going to just place 1 half double in each stitch around. Back at my tail, place that on top of your working yarn, drop it in the back. Round 8, we're going to place 2 half double in the first stitch, and then 1 in the next 3 stitches. There's 1, 2, 3, and 2 in the next stitch, 1, 2, and 1 in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to repeat the sequence all the way around till we get back to our tail. Back at my tail, place it on top of your working yarn, move it to the back, and round 9, we're going to place 1 half double crochet in each stitch. And again, we're still working in the third back loop for this entire light bulb part of it. So make sure you're working in the third back loop, and the inside looks like this. You can actually put your light bulb with these stitches facing out, or if you prefer, you could have them with this. This is actually the wrong side. You can have the wrong side facing out. That's up to you. And continue with 1 half double crochet in each stitch around in the third back loop to get to your tail. Okay. End of round 9. You should have 30 half double crochet stitches all the way around. Begin round 10, placing the working yarn over, or the tail over the working yarn. We're going to start decreasing now. So our first stitch is going to be 2 half double crochet together. So yarn over, insert your hook in the third back loop, pull up a loop, 3 loops on our hook. Now we're going to yarn over again, go into the next stitch in the third back loop, yarn over and pull up a loop. Now I have 5 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. So we've made 2 stitches into 1. Okay, I'll show you that again. The next stitch is going to be 1 half double in the next stitch and 1 half double in the next. Okay. Now we're going to do 2 half doubles together. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, go in the next stitch in the third back loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, and now we have 5 loops on our hook, yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. So now we have 2 stitches into 1, and then we're going to do 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Okay, just did those, and now we're going to do half double crochet together, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, 5 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 5 loops. So we're going to repeat the sequence all the way around till we get back to our tail. Okay, coming around to my last 4 stitches, I have a 2 half double crochet together right there. I'm going to place 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. There's 1 and 2. And now my last 2 stitches, I'm going to place the 2 half double crochet together. So I'm going to end the row with a 2 half double crochet together. Okay. Now round 11, drop your tail over the working yarn. I'm going to be repeating the same sequence, but I'm going to start with 1 half double in the next stitch, 1 half double in the next, still working in the third back loop, and now I'm going to do a half double crochet together in the next 2 stitches. Okay, and then 1 half double in the next 2 stitches, 2 half double crochet together, one half double in the next 2, and then 2 together, one in the next 2 stitches, two together, and then my last two stitches is just one in the next two stitches for the last two stitches, and I'm back at my stitch marker, and we're going to repeat one more time, starting this row with a 2 half double crochet together and one in the next two stitches, and then two together, one in the next two, two together, one and one, two together, and one and one, and then I'm going to place a single crochet in the last stitch, and on my beginning stitch I'm going to place a slip stitch. Okay, and that is the light. So we went to our widest point here, and then we decreased for 3 rounds. And you can go ahead and end that off. And we're going to start with the color that you want on top. I'm going to use green. Make a slip knot. And place it on your hook. And I'm going to leave my beginning tail. I'm just going to tuck that inside. I'm going to tuck my ending tail inside. To start the top, begin your green on one of the sides in the corner here. Either that side or that side, doesn't really matter. Okay. Alright, so to start, we're going to be working through just both top loops here, and we're going to do a standing single crochet. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, and pull through 2. We're going to do a single crochet in each stitch around the top of the light. Coming back around to the beginning, take your beginning tail, put it on top of your working yarn, and come around to your first standing single crochet and make a single crochet there, and keep making one single crochet in each stitch around. And we're back at the beginning. Place your tail on top of your working yarn. And we're going to make 2 more rounds exactly the same way with one single crochet in each stitch around. So continue this until you have 4 rounds of single crochet. I'm ready to stuff my little light Now that I have my green top completed here, 4 rounds of single crochet. So go ahead and take your fiber fill and just go ahead and put it inside. And this part's optional. It's up to you if you want to stuff it or if you want to leave it as is. Okay, just put a little bit in there. Then to close it up, put your loop back on your hook and go ahead and just insert your tail inside. And I'm going to just crochet across the top here. So I'm going to be picking up the back loops of my stitches here, and I'm going to do a slip stitch. So go on the next stitch and the next one and slip stitch. And now I'm going to chain 2 and I'm going to skip 2 and slip stitch in the next stitches, and then I'm going to place a slip stitch on the edge. Okay. And this is where you can string onto your tree. You can put a little ornament holder here, you know, the little curly ones. Stick that on there. Or you can make a long chain with your green and string them all on to make a garland. And then just go ahead and pull that through, and then you can weave it in, or you can just tuck it inside your light. So pull that down, and now I'm just going to bring it inside here because I don't like weaving in ends. There we go, all better. And here's your little light. So cute. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial on how to make the Christmas light bulbs. These are really fun. You can just make one and put it inside of a Christmas card or a greeting card. Be sure and follow me at the Purple Poncho, subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for crocheting with me today. Have a wonderful day.